What if you could press a button and change how people see you forever? Imagine a switch that, once flipped, makes you magnetic, respected, and powerful in the eyes of everyone you meet. You walk through life believing your worth is based on your actions, your kindness, your intelligence. That is a lie the world tells you to keep you compliant and weak. The cold, hard truth is that you are being judged, categorized, and dismissed in the first few seconds of any interaction. Their subconscious mind has already labeled you as either a predator or prey, a leader or a follower. And most people are permanently branded as followers. Their opinions are ignored. Their presence is forgotten. Their potential is buried under the weight of others' snap judgments. But what if I told you there's a psychological backdoor? A secret method to hijack their initial perception and install an image of pure authority directly into their mind. This isn't about confidence tricks or cheap body language hacks they teach in business seminars. This is about rewriting the very code of social perception. Today, I will give you a dangerous tool. A mental hack so effective that people will begin to treat you differently, almost instantly. They will listen more intently. They will agree more readily. They will feel an undeniable pull of respect towards you, and they will have no idea why. This knowledge is a weapon. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And once you use it, there is no going back. In psychology, there's a chilling concept known as spontaneous trait inference. It proves that our brains are hardwired to make immediate, unconscious judgments about people's character based on the slightest behaviors. When someone sees you hesitate, your brain screams insecure. When they see you try and do hard to please, it screams low status. These aren't conscious thoughts. They are automatic, subconscious triggers that fire in milliseconds. This is the invisible prison that keeps most people trapped in mediocrity. They spend their lives trying to prove their worth, not realizing the verdict was already delivered before they even spoke. This is why the world seems unfair. It's why you see undeserving people get respect while good people get ignored. It's because the powerful understand that perception is not earned, it is built. It is engineered. The human brain doesn't seek truth, it seeks certainty. And if you can provide the first, most powerful piece of information, you control the entire narrative. You control how they see you. You are about to learn how to create that first impression with surgical precision. This first technique is the key that unlocks the door to their subconscious. I call it the Judgement Anchor. An anchor is the first piece of information offered, and it holds the entire conversation in place. Most people offer an anchor of weakness. You will offer an anchor of dominance. Here is the exact method. The next time you enter a room or join a conversation, you will not speak first. You will not smile nervously. You will not look for a seat. Instead, you will plant your feet, stay perfectly still, and do one thing. You will let your eyes slowly scan the environment, not looking for approval, but as if you are assessing your territory. Your gaze should be calm, deliberate, almost bored. It should not be aggressive. It should be evaluative. This single action sends a powerful signal that bypasses their conscious mind. It says, I am the one who judges, not the one who is judged. It says, you are all characters in my reality. After a few seconds of this silent assessment, you then make eye contact with one person. Just one. You hold it for a moment longer than is comfortable. In that extended moment, you are planting the anchor of your authority. You have established that you control the flow of time and attention. Only then do you give a slight, almost imperceptible nod of acknowledgement and proceed. In a meeting, at a party, on a date, this sequence short-circuits their normal social processing. You haven't said a word, but you've already won the status game. They will feel an urge to gain your approval. You have set the judgment anchor, and their perception of you is now chained to it. Once the anchor is set, you must amplify its power. You move from simply controlling their perception to making them a willing participant in your dominance. This advanced technique is called the echo chamber effect. You will make them believe that their respect for you was their own idea. Here is how it is done. After setting your judgment anchor, you will notice people are more attentive to you. When they speak to you, you will use a technique of subtle mirroring. But you will not mirror their body language. That is an amateur's trick. You will mirror their emotional state back to them. But with one crucial difference, you will remain completely calm. If they are excited, you will listen with focused, calm intensity. If they are nervous, you will respond with reassuring, calm authority. This creates a powerful psychological contrast. They feel the turbulence of their own emotions, while you remain an unshakable pillar of calm. Their subconscious mind concludes that you must be in control, because you are not affected by the same emotional storms. You become their emotional anchor. Then, you introduce the echo. After they make a point, you pause, and then rephrase their core idea back to them in a more powerful, declarative way. They might say, "I think maybe we should consider looking into new markets." You will pause, look them in the eye, and after a moment, state, "So the strategic move is to conquer new markets." You took their uncertain suggestion and echoed it back as a confident command. Their brain will light up with validation, but the idea now feels stronger, more real. And because it originated with them, but was empowered by you, they subconsciously link their good idea to your authority. You have created an echo chamber where their thoughts are only validated and amplified through you. They will start coming to you not for answers, but for the feeling of certainty you provide. They are now actively reinforcing your high status in their own mind. Let's be clear about what this knowledge represents. Some will call these techniques manipulative. They will call them immoral. They are the ones who benefit from your ignorance. The truth is, these psychological dynamics are always at play, whether you are aware of them or not. You are being influenced, framed, and directed every single day by people who understand these rules. Your boss uses them to maintain authority. Advertisers use them to create desire. Politicians use them to win your vote. To choose not to learn these techniques is not a moral high ground. It is an act of surrender. It is a decision to remain a pawn in a game you don't even know you are playing. There are no good or bad tools, only skilled and unskilled hands. This power is not for controlling others for malicious reasons. It is for preventing others from controlling you. It is the shield you need to protect your mind, your goals, and your reality from those who would gladly shape it for you. Understanding the architecture of influence is the ultimate act of self-defense. To know how a trap works is the only way to avoid stepping in it. To understand the psychology of power is the only way to ensure you are its master, not its slave. So stop living in the world as a background character. Stop letting others write your story. The judgment anchor gives you control of the first impression. The echo chamber effect makes others reinforce your power. You no longer need to ask for respect. You no longer need to hope for recognition. You will learn to command it silently, effortlessly, and absolutely. This is the difference between being a piece in the game and owning the entire board. This channel is not for the timid. It is a training ground for those who refuse to be powerless. If you are ready to wield the tools of psychological mastery, then subscribe to Silent Order. Embrace the power you were meant to have, or stay in the shadows forever. The choice is yours.